PRI-Kenya has been working on Rusinga Island since 2011 in response to the need expressed by the community to solve the chronic problems of environmental degradation, food insecurity and malnutrition. PRI-Kenya, in collaboration with CASI, has been supporting the development of the island's first organic Farmers Association, RIOFA, and supporting them with permaculture and group development workshops, as well as support on organic certification and access to markets.
Hi, good morning. My name is Leslie Byrne and I'm the founder and executive director of Kids Are Sweet International from the United States. I'm here at actually Wyandotte Beach Club where I've been staying, great hosts, on Rusinga Island, Lake Victoria, Kenya. I was invited by PRI-Kenya, Permaculture Research Institute of Kenya, last year, December, to come teach to a group of farmers, and there actually were 42 people in the class, a permaculture course, a PDC, and we tailored it specifically to the farmers on Rusinga Island and to their needs. We're actually making history because the farmers that came were a group of farmers that came together and formed their own association called the Rusinga Island Organic Farmers Association on Rusinga Island. So this is the first time that a group of farmers have come together here and have actually formed an organic farming association, and they want to move away from chemical farming and using chemical pesticides and using chemical fertilizers to sustainable practices.
Hi, my name is Dennis Siro. I work with PRI-Kenya, that is Permaculture Research Institute of Kenya, as a local coordinator in Rusinga Island Regenerating Project. This initiative of regenerating Rusinga Island started some 2 years ago when myself and Elaine came down here to see how we can actually help, the people around. We started this, we brought the farmers together, people who actually are living on the island, and they are fishermen, but mostly they are actually we want to try and bring them to start doing farming, because fishing has not been very sustainable with the environmental degradation and climate change, and of course also HIV and AIDS. We are trying to move them away from fishing back to their farms. We started with organizing a permaculture design course, which Leslie Byrne came and took us through, which was very great. This gave us an opportunity to start thinking about what is the future, how is the future going to look like for Rusinga people. So we have been working very closely with Leslie for the past 6 weeks when she's been around, and the farmers have really appreciated. Now we have a very strong group, Rusinga Island Organic Farmers, who have come together specifically to make a difference and show Rusinga people and the rest of the world that it is possible to actually make a living from your farm and from your own farm back at home. One of the difference, we have, and which other organizations have actually been doing, we are emphasizing on working with individual farmers on their farms, unlike group farms, because we know that if we do this, then the individual farmers will actually have a lot more benefits than when they're working with the group farms. This is what you want to see happen, and you want to show the whole world that Rusinga Island can change and farmers can do organic farming, which is more sustainable and will bring food security to the island. At the same time, will give them like some source of income at the end of the day.
My name's Narkiso Uma. I've been privileged to be the chairman of RIOFA, Rusinga Island Organic Farmers Association, which has been formed just recently. And we are here now in the garden where we are putting up as a demonstration plot. What we are doing mostly is purely organic. We are trying to discourage more seriously use of chemicals in our farms. That like fertilizer we use for planting and top dressing, or using insecticides for spraying our vegetables and tomatoes. So instead we are trying to use what we get from the trees That's the herbal treatment for the tomatoes and kales. Right now, we are making compost for planting and farmyard manure. This is our main hope that will make us to survive, so that we keep the soil healthy and the plant that we produce also healthy, and the human consumption should also be improved so that we may have healthy people in our location. RIOFA, we are planning to have more production on organic way and have a good sales for our people, to produce more for our people to eat. We are purely going to go agro business. This is our main intention with the RIOFA. Permaculture is going to benefit our community because it is going to tell our community how to improve the life of the soil. Because right now, many people have resolved to use chemical, which is killing the soil. But with permaculture, we are not going to use that, and we are discouraging this one seriously, that we should not be using any chemical, fertilizer, whatever, on our soil. So I think the permaculture is going to improve the life of the soil, to improve the life of the plants that we are going to plant, improve the life of human beings that are going to use this produce from the land.
I'm Janet Adhiambo Okumu. I'm the treasurer. I have learned a lot of things about soil, how to plant trees, and so many other things. Permaculture is cost effective because now we're not going to use our money to buy chemicals, we're going for the free things, and it is easier for us. Permaculture has helped me understand companion planting, and it has helped the fertility of my land, and we have benefited from that. RIOFA will make my family benefit. Then I'll share the surplus with the rest of the community. I will also spread word about RIOFA to the other members of the community.
Well, now what we are trying to plant here now is a production tree, which is avocado. So after planting this one, we are going to plant other nitrogen fixtures, plants around it, which is going to enrich the soil, to make the soil so lovely, with a lot of nutrients, so that the avocado should grow very fast and give us proper yield. That is what we are doing now on the food forest of our demo plots.
My name's JB. I come from the western part of this country, Kenya. I have been involved in permaculture programs for the last 6 years. Over here is a banana circle. Then next to the banana circle is the mandala garden with the keyhole inside. Maybe I would like to explain more about a banana circle. The purpose for this banana circle is to sink water into this farm. And the reason why I have identified this as the right site for the banana circle is because this is the lowest point of the farm, looking at the topography of this land. So basically, the water is going to be stopped and sunk and sprayed using this swell. So excess water in the swell will be redirected in the banana circle. And therefore, inside the banana circle, we have already done the mulching. The mulching is already introduced there. So on top of the bump, we have planted sweet potatoes, which is going to act as a cover crop. Apart from the sweet potatoes, we have planted bananas. We have also planted moringa, which is going to be used multifunctionally. Then besides it is a mandala garden. The purpose for choosing this site as a mandala garden, this is the lowest point of this farm. So all the runoff water will be redirected in the keyhole inside the mandala garden, and therefore that water is going to be utilized in the mandala garden as well. So
I just want to take this opportunity to thank so much Leslie Bunn, who has traveled from very far, coming here. This is a great woman. We have come very far with her, and I believe people like Leslie, if we can have 2 or 3 of them, we can actually change Rusinga Island. I also want to take this opportunity also to give thanks to Elaine Duby, who is the director of PRI-Kenya. Without her efforts and commitment, this would have not been possible. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Dennis. God bless everybody.
RIOFA is the first organic farmers association on Rusinga Island and the first in Kenya that we know of to use permaculture techniques. Our aim is to support them to establish their farms as model farms for the community and for the farmers to become peer educators. We want to see them gain a stable livelihood from their farms whilst helping to regenerate the degraded environment in Rusinga. Find out more about our work and how to get involved at www.PRI-Kenya.org.